Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Alright, so I might even bring that up a bit. Hello, Snowy and Arbaro. Welcome in, Arbaro. Avid hater of technology here. Let me send out my snap streaks before I forget. Where's my glasses? Borrow, perhaps with another Amazon package. There is a seat in the chat if you want. If you don't want it, then fine. We have a double arbaro. Trying to play Tetris at 7 a.m. Hey, that's alright. I understand the feeling. I have all the time in the world though. I don't have another stream until 2:30 my time, so in 4.5 hours. So as long as we're done before 4.5 hours, I have nothing to complain about. Real dedication here, getting a game of Tetris in right before work. It is currently very snowy in Colorado, currently in single digits. It's been fucking pouring here in Georgia. It hadn't rained for about 2, maybe 3 weeks before, and now it's fucking pouring. It's supposed to get down to 13 degrees on Wednesday. On next Wednesday, that is. So hopefully the weather is nice where y'all are. I would kill for single digit temperatures, not gonna lie. Oh, where's my score tracker? UDC is this? 15 UDC. Oh yeah, fair. I've I've had a couple people tell me that, so let me just pop back into category Tetris. I only did category retro because there were more people actively watching category retro, but we're all good now. I also, pretty consistently, I don't think I've missed one yet, but whenever I do go live, I'll post it and promote, just in case you do miss seeing me in a Tetris category. I unfortunately have never used no Elgato capture card. So I'm also not going to switch you. Well actually, nah. I could. It wouldn't be that much trouble, but then I have them labeled first and second. So I do screw updates often. Yeah, fair. I'm gonna also let my cat in and see if he's gonna be calm enough and just wants to chill on my lap. My son has arrived. He has such a loud purr, so you might end up hearing just a very faint purr in the background. Oh, we got arbaro live. Temporary ad break, though. Long National Nightmare is over. We're so back. I'm gonna re-pin the seed so I don't get lost. Alright, we got both players here. I'm gonna give arbaro just a bit longer to get set up. Sauce has the higher PB between the two of you, so they get first level select. Choices, if you've forgotten, are between 12, 15, and 18, with no vetoes. Arbaro getting some 18-4 practice in. I should really try that myself. Sauce has the seed in. Where's my cat going? Just, you come up here? If I can get my cat to jump on my lap, I will feature him. Come here, baby. Arbaro asking 18 all the way. Boy. I need to quickly throw in my webcam. Oh no, it's gonna make me do the thing where I have to... I will do that later. Both players are ready to kick off this first game. Let me not waste any time. Kicking it off in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I tried to hurry and get a boy up there, but... all good. IZS to start. Sauce, first player to get a Tetris. Arbaro fires back though. Sauce, good way to fill in a very awkward setup there. Both players knocking down another Tetris. 51 faces 50 right now. Both players are ready. The players have the well covered. The players have the well uncovered. Arbaro slams Tetris, goes to 86. Sauce, needing something to eat the well uncovered. Gets it open right as a lumbar comes, goes to 84. If these games are this close, this should be a mighty fine 2 sets. Arbaro trying to open up a perfectly built stack. J-Piece does it. Square came just a piece too late. Meanwhile, Sauce up to 158. Arbaro 97. Has to close up the long bell right as it comes. Sauce able to knock down a Tetris. Arbaro one of their own. 128 plays 183 right now. Sauce, another Tetris up to 258. Arbaro 185 right now. Pause here by Sauce. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not. Gonna let it slide. I'm not sure it'll wholly matter. Both players are on close to or the same piece though, so we'll see. Sauce is enjoying a 70,000 lead over Arbaro right now, so we'll see how this game carries out. Both players 40 lines away from transition here. Arbaro set up one row off the bottom. Arbaro covering the well right as the lumbar appears. Bishop of an L, trying to get pieces over to the left. Knocks the Tetris, goes to 265, is able to get a lumbar over and is set up. Cannot get the pieces over. Arbaro will top at 266. Sauce good for game number 1. Sunny saying, Nick, 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 Nick. All good. I kind of assumed OBS was messing up on your end and that's why you paused. Meat Lover would be quite a name. I can't lie. Both players ready on F6. Let's count down on 18. Start here in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. There are a lot of food-themed names in Tetris. I mean, Burrito Dad and Taco Mama kind of kind of have an asterisk by their name because they are a pair. Both players slamming a Tetris. Saw a bit of an awkward overhang there, but a J piece can clear it. If they had rotated that piece, they could have tucked it and resolved it nicely. Instead, opting to try to get it as neatly tucked in as possible. Long baro would get a triple here. Both players set up here. Simul Tetris, Arbaro 82, Sauce 58. My chunky baby now fast asleep on my lap. As Sauce slams down a Tetris, goes to 104. Arbaro, 3K in the lead. Set up, both players knocking Tetrises. I wonder if like ASMR restreams would just be a nightmare. Just like you're in the middle of some match and some fool with a 3D mic is just tapping on the mic the whole time, trying to lull you into false senses of security with your stack. Speaking of stacks, Arbaro set up. Still maintaining one row off the ground, but if it works, it works. Sauce getting a hole in the stack unopened right as the long bar comes. Arbaro 201, Sauce 162. Both players approaching at the halfway mark on 18 here. Both players knocking Tetrises. Sauce 196, Arbaro 274, showing about a 75,000 point lead here as both players are matching each other in pieces right now. Sauce set up here, Arbaro having to do some maintenance to the board. Sauce nails a Tetris, 252, 40,000 the difference here. Arbaro needing to get the board under control. Sauce another Tetris. 40 lines still transition here, and this kind of board is not what Arbaro needs going into 19. Pushdown points practically the difference here. 302 currently plays 300. Tetris from Sauce goes to 326. Arbaro having cleaned down the stack very nicely though. Will get transferred back to a right wall setup as Sauce slams a Tetris going to 349, expanding the lead now to about 30,000 points. The player is about 20 lines away. Sauce getting the well open just in time, goes to 396. teensy pause from arbaro, but looked like it was just to mute a timer, considering it is a very round hour right now. 387 plays 401. Both players within 10 lines. Arbaro setup needing a Lombard. Sauce setting up. Ooh, misshift there of a JP. Sauce will transition at 410. Wanted to set up for a dirty Tetris, but that misshift wouldn't allow it. Arbaro over at 416, taking real-time points lead. So both players do get out in 19 now. For a time there, the difference was 39 points. I wish I could speak fast enough to announce it before the score changed again. Arbaro setup, getting a Lombard over, going to 460. Sauce, board looking like Swiss cheese here, and we'll top at 436. Arbaro is good for game number 2. Arbaro, is that your go-to-work timer? That took my brain a second to reach, and I interpreted simul top out of as simul to pout. Ah, hell yeah, I've got that timer too. How many timers do y'all set in the mornings for getting up to do a task? I have to set at least 5. I have an issue. Both players, no issue with an 18 start though. Both players ready. Let's kick game number 3 off. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Arbaro saying 2 alarms. Waking up, getting out of bed are very different. Oh, I 100% agree with you there. I need at least an hour to wake up before I can get out of bed. That's why I have 5 alarms. I have them set for quarter hours so I can make sure I don't fall back asleep, because I will. Both players getting the first Tetris of the round. Sauce up by 9 pushdown points. Sauce, though, able to make another Tetris out of that Lombard coming. Arbaro not able to, and is eye dependent. Fills it in with a J piece. Arbaro, interesting setup here. Arbaro, early top at 26. Sauce is good for game 3. Sauce, though, it should be said, was also pretty close to an early top out themselves. Cool. That is the exact reaction I had to playing Snowy last night and topping at like 20k or something. I was just be like, well, that was a game. That certainly happened. Snowy, you're fine. It was not you. It was 100% me. I was in my head. I wasn't warmed up. I couldn't get into zone. Damn, why are you biting me? Stop. Both players ready on 1-8 here. Let's kick off game number 4 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. JIS, the opener. Both players set up. Saw's able to knock down a Tetris. Both players with a Tetris under the belt. And a belt under the hood. That is an automotive's joke. Or I guess just a fact, seeing as most cars have timer belts. Both players slamming a Tetris. For some reason, like, I need to pick 12 more often because I'm able to, like, you know, concentrate more on 12 and actually time things more. I cannot play 12 anymore because brain is just so hardwired to try to need to process the pieces fast. And I can't do that on 12. I can hardly do it on 9. I hate playing 9. Sauce, hanging a Lombard will top at 94,000 arbaro. Good for game number 4, forcing a decider. That's right, folks. Crack moment if you got 'em. There's some for you, my friend. There's some for whoever's shredding guitar right there. $2.9 the seed. Trading games here. Yeah, I also misshift a lot. Sauce shredding the guitar. Why are you biting me? Both players ready. Let's kick off game number 5 here. 3, 2, 1. Texas. Part of me last night, I was so just like in my head about Tetris last night that I was like, I really want to get a PB tonight. And I just sat there and grinded 9 and 12 for so long. Both players having gotten a Tetris, arbaro just having gotten one more of them. Both players a hole in the stack though. Arbaro nicely getting it opened up. Arbaro up to 73, Sauce 38 right now. Arbaro potentially setting up one off the bottom again is eye dependent. Needs something here. Getting droughted like crazy. Lombard finally comes. Sauce able to make Tetrises out of them, goes to 87,000. Arbaro 79 here. Arbaro getting things resolved, still has that little bit of weight. Gets it open, but just enough to fill in an eye dependency. Arbaro here, trying to survive, can't. Can. Can't. Doesn't. We'll top at 90. Sauce 133. We'll take set number 1. Arbaro saying, yeesh. Don't blame me. That was a very good first set. Let's get another seed for y'all here. Second set seed is 4-1 Foxtrot Foxtrot 4-3. Let me take away these hearts. My baby has left my lap and is now chewing on cardboard somewhere. It is his favorite activity. Both players ready. Kick off game number 1 of the second set here in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. STZ the opener here. Very conducive of having to form just a little tiny mountain in a corner of your board. It's also the chorion adjustment there. Borrow some good adjustments to keep the stack open, able to resolve them very quickly. Both players sitting around 49k right now, 12 lines in. Saw setup, 3 rows off the bottom for a dirty Tetris. Lumbar comes and gets it, goes to 74. Sauce needing pieces for the left. Flatline bird here for Barbaro. Excuse the yawn, it is still early here. At least for me. Sauce good adjustments there. Arbaro setup. Arbaro sees a Lombard, gets it. Arbaro 91 up to 114 off of a Tetris. Sauce 111. Sauce set up with a Mino of garbage over the well, gets it resolved, waiting on a Lombard. Gets it, goes to 136. Both players hitting simul Tetris off of each other. 40k the difference. Both players set up here. Sauce and a Tetris. Arbaro answering back. 80k still the difference. Both players halfway through 18 right now. Tetris Arbaro. Sauce a couple of interesting decisions, but able to get them open very efficiently. Arbaro not able to make use of a long bar. Decides to work on bringing the stack down. Sauce at 257, Arbaro 258 is your chase down, 258. Tetris should do it, but the well, remaining covered. Two 5-2 here, 2-5-3 needs 2-5-8. Or 2-5-7-3 specifically. That'll do it. Arbaro is good for game number 1 here in the second set. Completes the chase down. Let me get the decider off of here. Through 6 games, y'all have traded sets. It went sauce arbaro, sauce, and now arbaro. Back to your seed. Both players ready. Let's kick off game 2 here of set 2 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. TIS the opener. Both players set up here. Both having to use a J-piece for 2 separate tucks, but making a Tetris out of the Lombard nonetheless. Both players now with a Tetris under the belt. Arbaro with just one more here at 69. Sauce, a couple holes in the board here at 48. Arbaro sets up and hits 1 at 93. Sauce 53. Tetris Arbaro, Sauce getting the board finally cleaned up. Sauce up high here, needing a Lombard. Lombard doesn't come and will top at 60. Arbaro is good for game 2. GG's though nonetheless, still very well played. 6-3 the seed. Both players ready now. Let's kick off game number 3. And a set point for Arbaro here in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Sauce getting the first Tetris of this game 3. Arbaro fires back. Both players with a Tetris. Hammering down another. Hopefully this game is very matched between these two. 15 lines in and it looks to be. Touches both players up to 94 sauce. Cannot get things over to the right and will top at 94. Arbaro, good for game number 3 and the second set. Sauce, my commiserations. You did not deserve those early chop outs. Arbaro, though, congratulations on continued wins in the very large division. Splitting the set 1-1 here, so. Yep, you and me both, Snowy. You and me both. Anyway, well played, Arbaro. Have fun at work. Hopefully it's not too stressful or dumb. Sauce, enjoy the rest of your day. To the rest of you in chat, enjoy the rest of your days. Is there anyone live to raid? Unsure, so let's see. Nope, no one else is playing Tetris. Someone's playing Tetrio, but I'm trying to make affiliate. I have 14 more followers to go, so if you're listening and if you haven't followed me yet, please follow so I can get affiliate, so I can get bits and channel points and emotes and all the fun things. Please. One of the channel points I'm gonna get is unlocking a German stream. How fun would that be? Come on now. Anyway, I'm gonna get off of here and report this. Have a good rest of the day.